Hello all, El Presidente Tel here once again. Now, having put up my last video, there were 30 odd views and 9 people liked it, so I figured hell with it. That's good enough for me to continue the gag. So here we are with yet another Jesus and God story. Jesus and God go into the city. Today, Jesus and God are going into the city to do some shopping. "Go and get dressed, God. I'll have a cup of coffee while I wait," Jesus said. God goes upstairs and puts on his shiny new black platform boots with skulls on the sides, a mesh top with a Cannibal Corpse shirt underneath, some trousers with large chains on, and lots of black eyeliner. God is a goth and an emo. Jesus sees God as he comes downstairs. "Can you make coffee come out of your nose?" Jesus can. Jesus and God start the long walk into town, but God is being naughty today, so Jesus has to put God's reins on to stop him running into the road. Silly God. When they get into town, Jesus says, "You'll probably be in the shops forever, God, so I'll go on my own to the antique shop for something for the house." Clever Jesus. See God hop and skip down the road towards the sweet shop, but he finds the door blocked. Mrs. Samuels, the owner, says, "I'm having a delivery from the factory, God, but I can let you in the back way." Mrs. Samuels is from Glasgow. See the deep-fried Mars bars. When God gets in the shop, he's very excited. See the damp patch. "Do you have any lollipops in?" God says. "A fine choice," says Mrs. Samuels. "I always had a soft spot for lollipops as it tastes so nice." "Do you have cherry flavour?" God asked. "No, but I do have pear, and I know you like that," Mrs. Samuels said. When God has paid for his lollipops, he skips down the road and meets Jesus, who's finished antique shopping. "Do you think a broadsword makes a nice addition to a living room?" Jesus does. "Did you have fun today?" Jesus said. "Yes," said God. "When I got to the sweet shop, Mrs. Samuels was busy with a man in her front, but she was very kind and offered to let me enter in her rear. I asked if she could give me a little sugar, and she said she was always looking for something to suck on, and mine was a fine choice. She didn't really take my cherry, but she did have a lovely pear I ended up splashing out on." Can you turn your face all red and angry? Jesus can. See Jesus brandish his sword in a threatening manner. See God run. Run, God, run. So there you go. Another silly little story from me. And hopefully by next week I'll be able to get back on here and do some proper YouTubing. Until then, this is the infantile El Presidente Tel, wishing you all love, peace and liberty.